Welcome back to another Hobby Night video, jumping back into Drive Beyond Horizons on the Musgoat run. We only have 3 parts left, so let's get at her.
Hey there, listeners! Welcome to Horizon Classic, your ultimate companion on the road. I'm Sarah, and I'm here to bring you the best tunes and the latest updates.
For some reason, I completely brain farted on... Oh, that's what we need right there. Completely brain farted on the existence of the outhouses and the fact that we needed another license plate. So that'll be a quick one to solve. So we need the license plate, the radiator, and the right shifter. I do know that the shifter is probably going to be kind of tricky, I'd imagine, unless I find one on a Musgoat, because judging by the picture on it, it seems like it's going to lay pretty flat wherever you find it. So it might be a little trickier to spot. It's not like the others where they have like a boot on them. This one's like just a handle. Just a handle with a knob on it. Big truck. Come on, turn. I think our tires are wearing out. I noticed a little audio artifact, like issue, in the last video I did. I think it was the Rise of Gun video. I think I got it sorted out in this one. At least it seemed to be sorted out in my testing prior to recording, so we'll see if it persists. Little truck. Yeah, it seemed like there was some weird static in there, that it was picking up some background noise or something. Where I have my computer set up, there's an air vent that kicks on every once in a while. So it could have been picking that up in the background, but I don't think that was it, because it seemed to be persistent throughout the whole video. Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky with the corner today. See if it'd be nice to us. I don't know what that is. Is that a radio? Nothing in our corner today. Yeah, see, a lot of the shifters have that boot on them, and it makes them kind of easier to see, but from the picture, I don't think it's going to be as easy to spot that one laying on the ground. Ran out of gas again. I saw somebody commenting a little bit about, we can just coast down the hill. A little bit about how they never run out of gas. And it's just more fun if you just don't look at your gas tank. You just carry extra barrels. And then you end up with, you know, another extra stop where shenanigans can happen. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, somebody mentioned in a comment, I thought you only were able to, you had to detach this every time, but yeah, it does roll out of the way, or moves out of the way. Thank you for that info, commenter. Sometimes y'all know what you're talking about. It's handy. Oh, super cool. All right. No worries about losing that part now. Oops, wrong button. Turn it on, but change the radio station. Wonder how long it's going to take us if we're going to get stuck in a weird pattern where we're down to the last couple parts and it takes us several episodes. And I end up having to do like a hyper compressed episode like I did with the C18 to get to the end. Hopefully not. That really compressed video was not one that I was proud of. So I'd rather not have to do that again. It just kind of seemed it's a little sloppy. And I really just did it because, you know, I'm sure it was not entertaining the way we were stuck on the same stuff for so long. It just wanted to get things rolling and moving. I think, pretty sure the radiator for the Mustang is like a small, nothing fancy looking one. Alright, let's clean things up a little bit. Since we got one of these stops, might as well. Every episode's got to have a cleaning montage. Okay. Oh, we gotta do the mirrors too. Like the interior in this car doesn't get funky like a lot of the other ones. That's kind of weird.
Like a desert ninja, and we at Hyperbass Radio are impressed. If you see a guy with a jerry can lurking around, check your fuel gauge.
You can tell. I think the voice actors for this game are all AI. Because it called the channel Hyperbass. That's funny. Not too worried about turning that off, that radio. Doesn't really drain the battery that fast to worry about it. This window, that's not always been there. That's new. Huh. Might as well top off. Alright, check the roof, make sure there's nothing of interest up here. A handbrake. Alright. Uh-oh. Blew a tire. Blew 2 tires. 3 tires. Can we make it 4? Oops. Might as well replace all of them while I can. That rim's in better condition. Let's just use that one. Eesh. That is a nasty rim. might be completely misremembering on that, but I feel like there weren't billboards on the right or the left side of the road before. I feel like all those were on the right side, but I might be misremembering that. I don't know if there was an update that happened since I played last. That's the Trans Am. Trans Am would be an interesting one to jump into for at least next. I think the motor at least is the same for that car. Still good on food and stuff, no reason to stop there. Zombie dance party. I'm always worried going down these big steep hills that I'm gonna, like, you know, hit a bump wrong or get too much speed and lose control. Slam into a pole and lose all my parts. So I end up feathering the gas and slowing down a little bit. A tire shop up there. This one's got zombies. Oh, we got the super bright sunrise too. Alright, move the car in closer. Alright, big money, no whammies. All the whammies. Alright. How about some tires at least? Okay, there's one. Yep. We get a single tire out of this stuff. Alright. Fair enough.
But our best sellers is the discover the art of sound with TikTok, because true luxury is in the details.
Can't quite tell what that is. What is this? Oh, GTR. Tell you, there's another game out that I'm seeing a lot of people play on the tubes, and kind of tickles my fancy. I'm thinking about getting it. Is Car Dealer Simulator? I think is what it's called. You basically play a shady car dealer that's rolling back odometers and whatnot and selling lemons. It seems like a fun game. Might check that one out if it comes up for sale on Steam. But I did see at least one comment on the Rise a Gun video requesting more, so I will do a second episode of that for folks. The new update on that has been kind of cool and fun, exploring all the new stuff, so I kind of wanted to play it anyway. Nope. My radio spontaneously turn itself off? It's weird. Truck. That was a mostly completed truck, it looked like. Do I want to go over there? Not really. There's so rarely cars in those for me. And that one looked like some pretty rough terrain to get back to it. Not really interested in navigating that.
Here's some news. Reports confirm that a player has been stuck inside his own trunk for 2 hours after trying to see if it closes from the inside. Experts recommend don't do that. Authorities laughing too hard to respond. Although dehydrated,
That's all diesel.
recovering from this event. Under the scorching desert sun, take care of yourself.
All right. Yeah, we haven't seen I don't think a single other Musgoat yet. It might be one of those episodes. It's not gonna stop. Just the van. And the magic corner hasn't been very nice to us lately, so. Rather not spend the time on a maybe. Keep pushing on until we can find an actual Musgoat spawn. Gosh dang. What kind of gradient is this hill? This is a very steep hill.
Introducing Paint Pro, the ultimate weapon in your arsenal for flawless painting projects. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or a professional painter, Paint Pro delivers superior performance and precision. Transform your space with
Alright, this one looks easy to get to.
that last. Paint Pro is your partner in achieving impeccable results, no matter the task at hand. Elevate your painting experience with Paint Pro today. Available in a variety of colors and formulations to suit your needs. Visit our website or your local hardware store and unleash your creativity with Paint Pro.
No cars at this one, but we could get lucky. Gotten lucky in these rooms before. But I do not see anything. That looks like an antenna, though. But it could be the part. Whoa, there we go. It's just so inconsistent. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what I was seeing. Is that a cardboard fan? Alright, yep, nothing we need up here. And that took a bit. Have to remember to polish the engine at the next stop. I don't think I've done that for a while.
Players are now strapping speakers to their cars to turn the road into a full-blown festival. More bass, more power, and more questionable volume decisions. If your windows start shaking, don't panic. It's just someone flexing their new setup. Hyperbass radio approves. Just don't forget your eardrums exist.
Well, fudge. We're already here, might as well take a peek. I'm pretty sure that's a back window, but we don't need one. So our magic spot at least had a Musgoat part in it, so... Apparently our right side headlight's dirty, I guess. Not putting out much in the way of light. Nope, C18. Alright. We gotta find a freaking Musgoat here sometime. Funny how many episodes we went through not being able to find C18s. And now we're having the opposite. Seen so many of them just this episode alone. What do we got here? A lot of super blinding sunrise. Little truck. Man, how many things are we gonna have to blow by today? It's strange enough, we haven't seen, I don't think, any of those gas stations with the garage on it. Is this one of them? Yeah? Alright, I gotta start saying that kind of stuff more often, I think. Strangely enough, we haven't run across any Musgoats inside of garages today. Nope, still haven't. We do have some brushes, though. We can... That's only got 7 on it. 31. What are the chances there's anything hiding back here? Nope. Nothing. Alright. really need to brush our gauge cluster, it looks like. That was in such bad shape I couldn't even tell it was there. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think there's always been signs on the left-hand side as well. Remembering some more of those. Just trying to see if I see a car over there. I don't see one.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful time on the endless roads. We have... Wait, what happened?
That one clipped in weird. Hey, finally. Alright, now what are the chances that we find what we're looking for here? There's one. That's the radiator we need. Okay, so now we should have one part left. We just need that shifter. That's a flashlight. No, not that shifter. Let's go put a new one of these in instead of cleaning the old one. Yeah, it still looks like that. Strange. Okay, but we, for cereals, do not have shifter anywhere. About up top. Is there anything up there that could conceivably be shifter? Is that it? That looks like it could be it. Yeah, don't do that. Because I think this might be a column shifter. I can't tell. No, it's not the right one, but it looks better. That's probably for this guy over here. that's it for that one. We got one more part. Awesome. Man, this car eats through gas with dual turbos. Whoop. Wrong button. Push the brake instead of the camera button.
So what's the plan now? All right, keep us updated. And if the car starts talking to you, run.
Yeah, because if I remember from the picture, the shifter is similar to the one that we just put in there, but the knob is like an actual ball. This one was more of like egg shaped. Oop. Time for tires. Alright, we are running low on spare tires. Push it too much further, we'll have to start throwing the C18 tires that we've got back on it to preserve our Musgoat tires. Yeah, losing frames. Wasn't paying attention. I couldn't didn't see that one in time because I was losing those frames. If this was a... Sure is. Alright. And it's got it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Don't want to lose it. I'm going to place it on my seat. If it fell through the world, I would cry. Boom, it's done. Musgoat complete. All right. Now I feel like we have to get it all in one color. First, we'll kind of like get it like somewhat yellowy. We won't get it all the way to a ding, but yep. All right. This one's more of a gold than the yellow. All right, we completed the Musgoat. Should we? We're almost at the hour mark. I think we go on until we find our next body. And how is it I always get to the 1 hour marks and I'm almost always at one of these gas stations? Oh no, we got options, boys. And it's got the big battery. I feel like that's required. Is the engine here? I mean, I can just hold on to, I can throw the V8 in there in the meantime. I feel like that's destiny. There's enough of the parts here. Oh. Is that? Oh, it had a taillight inside of its own truck bed. This could be doable. We really need a fourth tire, but I could throw Musgoat tires on there for now. Let's see what we got in the garage. garage before we make any decisions. And we've got, oh my goodness, how much of you is complete here? This isn't your bumper. This is your bumper. It's got the got me tempted. All right, so there's no interior dome light, but there is one in the front trunk. And it has it already. We've got some options here, man. And we've got two of the right pedals already. This plate is not for this car, I don't believe. I think, yeah. Yep, it's already got its plate back here at least. Alright, so those two are options. Did I already check back here? Alright, let's see what the Golf has going for it. We'll make a final decision. That is another Tucker light. No, it isn't. Huh. Is this your light then? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're missing engine and radiator. This has a lot of parts too. Doesn't have any pedals though. That's hard to say. I think this is the closest I've ever gotten to using this truck before. But it's hard to say no to as complete as this Tucker is. 25 out of 54 really isn't that complete, but let's do it. I know there's a lot of Tucker fans out there. I know there's a lot of fans of the big truck too, so there's going to be somebody's going to be disappointed no matter how we do it. All right, so we're good on everything there. We've got radiator, battery, engine. That's good to go. Let's get some wheels on it. And grab a gas pedal. That is way high up there. All right. All right, then I need a steering wheel. I need a shifter. That's right. But I think this is a column shifter. Looks like it might already have that. Okay, let's pack up our essentials. And we say goodbye to the Mustang. Oops. Or the Musgoat. Salute, fair soldier. And now the journey begins to finish the Tucker. I tried it back in the past. It was it was super unstable, but I think I know now, like, part of what the problem was. I think I had some really bad tires on there and not the right steering wheel. I was just trying to throw silly parts on because it was fun, but oh, I'm thirsty. I thought the game was just as, silly. You put whatever you want to on things, but they actually have an impact. If you have the wrong part on there, it affects how the car runs. So, now knowing that, I think we should be able to handle this better. And that might have been the issue we were having with the pickup truck too, though I'm not entirely sure on that one because the suspension was so loose on it. It was really wallery. But, alright, thanks for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and let's see where this Tucker can take us. Thanks for stopping by.